Hey, here is reading number 13 of Regarding the Fountain. So last time the kids and Mr. N just found out that they can't write letters anymore to Florence Waters and they have to give back all the gifts. So here is what we just read, and now here is a letter from everybody in the class. So from Dry Creek Middle School, Dry Creek, Missouri, March 25th. Dear Florence, bad news. Make that terrible news. We found out yesterday that we can't write to you anymore. We're not even supposed to be writing this letter, but we wanted to tell you why you won't be hearing from us ever again. It's something about the fight between the principal and the school board president. Not that it makes any difference. All that matters is that we can't write to you anymore or get letters back from you. It's completely unfair. We're really sorry if we lost you the job of designing the new drinking fountain. We were all so excited to see what it would look like. Mr. N said he thought the fountain would be a thing of grace and beauty like Florence Waters herself. We really wanted you and Mr. N to meet, but that's out the window now too. And get this, we have to return all the things you sent us this year. We know you weren't trying to bribe anyone, but try telling that to Sally Mander. And if she thinks any of us are going to buy passes to swim in her crummy pool this summer, she's got another thought coming. Anyway, even though you won't be hearing from us anymore, we'll be thinking of you and missing you. With love and sadness, Lily, Patty, Shelley, Minnie, Gil, Tad. And here is a letter from Sam N. From Dry Creek Middle School, Dry Creek, Missouri, March 25th to Flowing Waters Fountains, etc., Waterton, California. Dear Florence, the kids wanted to break the news to you themselves. I didn't see their letter, but I'm assuming they told you what's going on around here. What a bunch of nonsense, huh? Guess it's time for me to find another line of work. And believe me, it'll be easier to find another job than to find another pen pal as charming as you. We have so enjoyed getting to know you this year. Your letters were the high point of each week. We always saved them for after the spelling tests. And your gifts were so much fun to open and wear, or play with, or eat, or just look at. But most of all, we enjoyed you, Florence. We talked about your trips, charting your travels on our map, and we spent many afternoons wondering where you were, what you were doing, what it would be like when we finally met you face to face. Unfortunately, this is where it must end. Not that we'll stop thinking about you, of course. It's just that now we'll never get a chance to tell you in person how much we value your friendship. Better sign off before I embarrass myself. Please let us know the best way to return the gifts to you. Fondly, Sam N. P.S. For your amusement, I'm enclosing my own design for the new fountain. So this is a drawing from Mr. Sam N. And there he wrote me. He's lounging by the fountain. And people are just opening their mouths and letting the water come in. Very cool. Oh, and we have a postcard. And I guess the other side of the picture has the Nile River. And you can see she's in Cairo, Egypt. She's writing April 3rd in the afternoon. And there's a stamp of the Sphinx. To Dry Creek Middle School, 5th grade class, Dry Creek, Missouri, USA. Sam, you never told me you were an artist. Your drawing was wonderful, and your letter sweet. Apologies from the 5th grade class completely unnecessary. Will respond to Mr. Russ and Miss Mander under separate cover. More importantly, do you all have scuba gear? What about ice skates? Need to know for the fountain. Also, I'm sending a parcel containing Cyperus papyrus. This is the famous Egyptian paper plant. Please plant it in a combination of rich soil and shallow water. I will transplant when I arrive. Cheer up, duckies. Florence. Oh, so she's still planning on coming. All right, so now we have a telegram. Remember these? The old-timey telegram company sent from F. Waters, Florence, in Cairo, Egypt at 3:55 p.m. Sent to Principal Wally Russ of Dry Creek Middle School, Dry Creek, Missouri, USA. I had no intention of billing you for the things I sent to the children. Stop. And I certainly wasn't trying to bribe anyone. Stop. I was cleaning my attic, for goodness sake. Stop. And the monkeys were a gift to me from an African tribe I've known for years. Stop. If the accusations and accusers weren't so silly, I'd be insulted. Stop. But really, who has the time? Stop. If you wish, I will pick up my things personally when I come to Dry Creek to install the new fountain. Stop. Florence, April 3rd. So here's from the desk of Principal Walter Russ on April 8th to Miss Florence Waters, Flowing Waters, Fountains, etc. Miss Waters, install the new fountain? It seems I'm not making myself clear. There isn't going to be a new fountain, Miss Waters. There are those in this community who feel that your involvement with our students is, shall we say, unhealthy. We thank you for your time. If we are in need of your services in the future, we will contact you. But given the current climate surrounding this issue, the fountain project is off. Surely there can be no more confusion on this point. Walter Russ, Mr. Walter Russ, Principal. And she sent back a postcard. It looks like it's Copacabana Beach. She's in Rio de Janeiro, which is in Brazil. This is April 13th, sent by airmail to Wally Russ, Principal, Dry Creek Middle School, Dry Creek, Missouri, USA. No confusion indeed. As you say, the fountain is off, and I agree that is unhealthy, especially in a school full of thirsty children. But that's why I'm coming to turn the fountain on. To be honest, Mr. Wally Russ, I am increasingly concerned about your health. Do you know what you need? A nice vacation, a little sand between your toes. I'll bring a few trunks full when I come to Dry Creek. Full of sand, I mean, not toes. Your friend, Florence. P.S. What does one wear to Dry Creek days? Oh, she's coming. She's not going to be stopped, that's for sure. Oh, and here are some notes that she's taken. So you can see these been ripped out of her journal. See this? So she's just taking some notes, and she's drawn a lot of animals and written some notes about them. So let's see. Let's start with the penguin. The penguin takes only one mate in its lifetime. Penguins are such devoted parents, they will starve to death if necessary to provide food for their children. The swordfish is the fastest fish in the sea. It can swim 68 miles per hour. The lanternfish has phosphorescent light organs which act as a miner's lamp when the fish is swimming in dark waters. Studies have shown that when confined to an aquarium, the lanternfish's lamp can provide enough light to allow a person to read in an otherwise dark room. And we have the electric eel can produce a shock of more than 600 volts. Though it is born with eyes, the eel is blind as an adult. It uses its electricity to find food. The garfish has green bones. Sea lions can swim 6,000 miles, stopping only to sleep. At one time, there were more sea lions on Earth than people. The white shark lives in a state of continual hunger. No matter how much it eats, it is never satisfied. The starfish is the only animal able to turn its stomach inside out. Some salmon are able to leap 15 feet high. Flamingos are not naturally pink. They derive their unique coloring from their diet of tiny blue-green algae, which turn pink in the digestive process. A marine catfish can taste with any part of its body. The herring is the most widely eaten fish in the world. A red herring is a smoked herring or a device used to draw attention from the matter or issue at hand. All right, so tomorrow